I'll be there for you.
When the rain starts to fall.
He won't be there for anyone.
R.I.P.
He's very dead right now.
I know last time you were that was shit. You were better last time.
See, the thing is, mate, it's crazy. So I have been gigging a lot. Musically, guys, I have been taking on the musical, because you said last time. So I didn't have my honey this morning, so I'm a bit...
Oh, you didn't? Yeah.
Otherwise, mate, I'd have belted the shit out of that.
Oh, you would have killed it.
See, actually, like the Rembrandts, I'll be there for you. Yeah. It's weird because everybody that I hear sing it jumps between the main part and the harmony. See, like there, you didn't day.
I did, aye.
You jumped between the two. Everybody does it. But
who do you think you are?
How dare you?
Ross from Friends. No, right, obviously, very sad news, wasn't it?
Aye.
Very sad.
To be honest, it's the only real celebrity death where it was. I wasn't like greeting, but it did take me aback.
It hurt a bit. It didn't actually hurt. Like, I'm not. I don't have feelings, guys.
He's dead.
Do you know this is how bad I felt? I've never felt bad about doing a joke. Right, so I went to shout out Tenants Laughter Lounge where I hone my craft. They were doing a Halloween night, right? It was for the Blood, Sweat and Fears podcast. Alan and Dean, they basically hosted the night because it was like Halloween, etc. So you had
Pierce was dressed up as Sinatra.
It was, mate. It was amazing. Very amazing. He did
Who was dressed up as Sinatra?
Pierce,
but he did a full set as Frank Sinatra. So it was so good, mate.
Is Pierce a comedy genius? Is this like...
Because he phoned me in the afternoon to run it by me. I was like, I'm going to go with Frank Sinatra. Do you think it'd be cool if I like looked up some like Sinatra facts and just started like ranting off on stage?
He did, because he was it the abortion that he had, Frank Sinatra?
Well, no, I don't think.
Well,
Frank
he
Sinatra
personally didn't have
one.
it. He didn't have it, but I think his missus had one, and he did like a joke about that as well. And it was like such a niche fact where I got it. I don't think the crowd did, and he did it.
Do you know Frank Sinatra was really in deep with the mob? Like, he tried so hard to get The Godfather not to be made.
What, because they would talk about him?
There was a character, Johnny Fontaine, who's like Sinatra.
Is it not supposed to be a sort of combination of the mob, but mainly on the guy Dean? What was the other guy in the Rat Pack?
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin. I think the premise of the Johnny Fontaine character was Dean Martin, but they took wee bits, interactions between them all.
Yeah, I think it was because he was Italian as well.
Like me.
Yeah.
Aye.
You work for the mob.
But that's genius, man. Like a guy that's no disrespect, like an open spot comedian going up and doing a full set as Frank Sinatra.
I know.
Dressed as Frank Sinatra on Halloween, mate. That's
like,
brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's one of the things, like, people like, he's been doing like stand up for like a year and a half now, but you go, but he's also like acted and done comedic things his entire life. It's similar to Mark Black. Like Mark Black, he does everything. So it's like him, same as Pierce, mate. Just both. Pierce and Mark, man, fucking crazy good at what they do, man.
I want them.
Aye. But mate, me and Pierce have this thing, like, we may be open spots, but we
suck.
We fucking suck. I don't know. But we talk about it, like, we have the professional mindset of we're realistic. We know how long it's going to take to get to the level that we need for the achievements we want. And once we get to them, we're going to skyrocket everyone who's a pro now. And that's just a fact. And that, mate, and I know it sounds cocky, and it's not to shit on them because they're fucking amazing, but it's the drive, the attitude they got. Mate, I am autistic for stand up. That's it.
See, and I'll go on the hype train, and I'll be like, I'll say, see when that happens. Mm-hmm. Do you know? I'm going to be like one of fucking MC Hammer's pals and make you buy my house and all that, and just drain all your money out you.
Oh no! I'm draining it first.
Paul, I would obviously, mate, like, see the second like we managed to get wealthy for what to do, obviously we're hooking
you would
the
pay my
up.
tick bill.
Mate, I'd pay anything for you, bro. Mate, you're one of the, mate, I always tell that to people. I says, like, the reason it works is because of Paul. Says you add that extra wee thing that we were missing.
Can you pay my subscription for the New York Times crossword app?
That's too much, mate. A house, yes, but not that.
It's like $7.99 a month.
No, I'm not doing that, mate.
I enjoy a crossword.
300,000 on your house, absolutely. $7.99 a month, no chance. Because I'll be roped into that for life, mate, and that'll be more than £300,000. But aye, so this was the only time I felt bad for a joke, right? So everyone's dressed up in that. I dressed as Deadpool right? And I went up on stage and went, all right, guys, I'm dressed as Matthew Perry.
Wow.
And mate, see the second I came off stage, I just turned around and went, I feel horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Horrible for that. But funny.
Did you watch Friends?
What?
Yeah,
mate,
it's genius.
amazing. People that say they don't like Friends are just immature.
Get a grip.
Just immature, mate. You don't like great things.
I was there at the time, you know, I'm old as fuck.
You were about 80.
He was there for the
I turned 40 last week.
80, aye. It was 80, aye.
You know, it's all right. Somebody said you look 30, so it's all right.
Yeah, that was
Cool.
me. I was lying. But so you were around when it was the pinnacle of it.
Aye. It
So
used
what
to
was that?
be-
What was that like experiencing
Mate,
that then?
it was so different. Like, I was talking about this when, you know, like the news broke. You're like, it's quite sad or whatever, but, you know, what you got to do. It used to be like 9 o'clock, Channel 4, Friday night. You would be buzzing all week to get home and watch Friends. It was like Friends and TFI Friday. Do you remember that? Like, they had Chris Evans TV show.
No.
It was basically...
Chris Evans on a TV show?
Going... No, the Chris Evans that's fucking...
No, Captain America.
No, the, like the ginger one that was married to Billy
Radio
Piper.
star.
Oh, right.
Aye. So he had a TV show and going... mate, going
Chris Evans did that's better.
Captain America, doing TV in the 90s in the UK. Go and Google TFI Friday. Mate, it was literally like a fucking house party that used to just broadcast live on the telly. It was mental. Right. It was absolutely mental. But that and Friends and Frasier, I think, was on on a Friday night. But it was at the time as it was coming out. And it was like, you go to school and pure talk about it. It's weird, like, now there's very few things that everybody watches.
Yeah.
But see, back then, everybody watched Friends, Coronation Street, EastEnders, like, everybody watched it. I'm not even talking about, like,
all ages.
A demographic. Like, there was only one telly in the house. You sat down, you watched whatever was on the fucking 4 channels. Do you know what I mean?
So did you, like, because we won't have the proper, like, that nostalgic effect with it, like, as you do. So did that hurt you more because of the nostalgic effect?
Nah, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, guy had a... No, like, I don't mean to be callous. It's like, I didn't know him, so, you know...
I know, but
it's not like Kurt Cobain dying. You're like, pure...
that hurts you more because you're emotionally invested. You've got a Nirvana tattoo.
Aye, and
the
you're
people
like,
who obviously...
what art is that guy going to produce for his life? It's like Matthew Perry was... Basically, what it looks like is he was a sort of like an addict, and like his career was done. Really, wasn't it? It was a shame. It's a shame, but I know I don't.
Did
really
you
care.
know?
Like, I don't care.
Matthew Perry invented sarcasm. Have you not seen the Norm Macdonald bit about that?
No.
So Matthew Perry goes on SNL, right? And one of the writers go up to Norm and goes, "You've got to listen to this guy. You've got to listen to him." And he goes, he says these things, but he's not meaning it. And he's invented this. And he goes, "Are you talking about sarcasm?" He went, "Matthew Perry invented sarcasm." It's fucking unbelievable, man. But all
That when
joking aside,
SNL was
right?
good.
It is sad to see somebody who brings so much joy be so fucked up. But guess what? Tough shit. It kind of just happens when you are like that.
Yeah.
Like, we're all kind of fucked up if you're on that kind of trying to make everybody else happy kind of way. And he couldn't find that kind of thing, so he turned to
balance,
drugs and alcohol rather than go to therapy and
up, man.
learn all that shit. It's a sad ending, but you go, yeah, but you, stop crying about it, right, guys?
Aye.
He wouldn't want you to cry.
No, he wouldn't.
He'd want you to cry harder. I tried that sarcasm thing. Does it work?
You are terrible.
Thanks,
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Charlie Ashton tweeted out, "Could I be more drowning in a pool right now?" It was funny. It was funny.
Mad Chandler.
Aye, mate.
Chandler Bong.
Who was your favourite on Friends, though? Don't say Chandler, mate, just because he's dead.
No, it probably was Ross.
Aye.
What's that?
Mate, Ross, see when you go
Do,
back...
do you know he's like
The
actually
funniest.
no the main character? Like
Aye.
it is.
It's Ross and Rachel.
It's
Yeah.
Aye.
Me Ross.
I hate the girls.
You hate the
Fuck
girls?
Monica.
I would like the whole family, man.
I
Honestly,
like Monica when she was fat, right? She was well funnier. Now she's just a skinny bitch.
no, man. I hate it.
Phoebe Buffet was a bit weird. Like she was a funny character, but it was a bit weird in that.
I'm gonna... This might be controversial, right? Phoebe is the worst character ever. She sucks in that.
Aye.
See when she comes in with this shite patter, I'm like, ugh, you've
Smelly
ruined.
cat, smelly
But
cat.
it's one of the ones where like if I was in the West End, I would find that hilarious.
But I think that's just going to be the case with Friends, like people with that like reacting to Matthew Perry. Because I mean, the guy in the coffee shop died, and there was a kind of a similar reaction.
everybody
Who gives a fuck about Gunfer?
There was everybody.
Who
There was
gives a fuck about the
was
albino in the
protests.
back making coffee?
there was protests about don't drink coffee now because he's dead.
An essential perk in the sky.
I think he could have like a spin-off horror series.
Oh mate, aye, from the grave now.
Just that character, Gunford, just pure stalker.
I mean, it would definitely be a horror now, mate, if he was coming out acting because he dead. But
Aye, it's like see when you're like, does it upset you? It's like, no, it's sad.
yeah,
But I'm not upset.
I'm
not
sad,
pure,
mate,
Oh,
like-
poor Matthew Perry. I'm like, you know what, man? I need to go and fucking pay the bills, man. Fucking hell.
I mean, man, like I was sad when I recently found out. You know that guy Hitler when he died. You've heard of him? He was a painter back in the day.
Is that all?
I found it. I don't think. No, he worked at a shop once. He was a butcher. He was in the army as well.
You know an awful lot about him.
No,
That's concerning.
no, I don't. I just found out that he died recently. And it was
Was that the guy with the big handlebar mustache? He's infamous for having a big.
Aye, if you took like the handlebars away, aye, that was that one. Aye,
He really killed that look, didn't he?
it killed it a lot. Killed a lot.
No, but I
of
mean
those
that
looks.
mustache look.
Aye.
Could be like, imagine that he didn't exist, right? Because that was a very popular look back in the 30s, that the Charlie Chaplin you're talking about. Like,
Aye.
do you think it would still be popular today? Because think about like the mad hipsters with the big handlebar mustaches bringing it
Absolutely,
back.
mate.
Could you imagine if he didn't exist, the hipsters would be walking about with the
There's
wee...
definitely there'll be some guy in TikTok cutting about wearing tank tops and
I don't know about you guys,
Well,
but
suit trousers.
see anytime I got to just have a full clean shave, I will 100% leave the wee Hitler bit and then send it into the group chat. I do it all the time. Come on,
Yeah.
every guy's done this.
Everyone does.
Come on,
Everyone
Paul.
does.
I've done it, but
knew it.
as you can tell, like, I've no clean shaved in...
Aye, a long
No, but then
time.
you shave it
Almost a
off. You're not
decade.
going outside. You never leave
obviously
the
not.
bathroom.
You're doing it for the bants, going, aye, 6 million people may have died, but this is still funny. Who's your favourite then in Friends? Did you even say who your favourite was?
Mine? It's like, when I was a wee guy, it was Joey. So
Was
like,
it because he was the shagger?
No, it was just, he was stupid. Do you know what I mean? And like, and I'm like, I was smart, so I was like, see if he was my pal, I'd be able to get him to do whatever the fuck I wanted.
How could I manipulate this guy?
But I think, honestly, see, as I've got like older, I think it's became Phoebe.
Aye.
What?
See, when I rewatch it now, there's some subtle stuff that goes on in that character. I'm like, she's quite funny. Don't know, mate, honestly. Her or Chandler.
I love
think-
how in that show she was dating David Hank Azaria, who does the voice of like Mo from The Simpsons.
Aye.
Crazy.
Aye.
I just like the idea of just this sort of freewheeling, crazy nutter that doesn't have a job. And do you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what? She had it sorted, man.
Aye, he's basically like me. You know what I mean? Like trying to achieve my dream, but I have no money.
Who you talking about?
Like Joey.
Oh no, I was talking about Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe.
So,
aye.
aye.
Well,
She also has no money.
Aye, she has no money. as well,
Aye, they had it sorted though. They were happy.
Aye, I know, mate. Aye, money doesn't make you happy. But guess what? You pay for a lot of therapy to be happy. Am I right? Right. So yours is Phoebe. Who's yours?
Ross,
Ross.
probably.
Aye, I'm Ross as well. I think, see, when I went back and watched it, you miss how funny he is when you first watch
Holiday
it.
Armadillo.
Oh my fucking god! But it's the rage. It's the just for nowhere.
Relatable.
See
The
the
rage.
what's the karate episode?
Aye.
Unagi.
Oh, the one where they do karate. Yeah.
How funny is the Frankie Boyle bit? And he goes, it's on Mock the Week, and it goes, TV shows episodes you wouldn't see on TV, and he goes, he walks up and he goes, hi, this is Friends. Have you seen the one where Joey kills everyone?
Imagine that slasher style horror with Matt LeBlanc.
Mate, are you probably the class? What do you call it? It's a big tall fella. Owen Wilson's pal. Vince Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Aye, he's been in a few horrors, and he's class.
He was in a horrific
was also in
remake
Fred
of Psycho.
Claus.
That is the worst. Have you seen that? The remake of Psycho with Vince Vaughn as the killer?
No.
Oh man.
Oh my god, terrible, mate. So bad. Because you're looking, you go, that's Vince Vaughn, man. What's this motherfucker doing?
It's Fred Claus.
Is that not the guy for Wedding Crashers who tries to rape everyone?
The Intern.
Mate, that film's amazing.
Great film.
Aye.
I'll-
But,
Do you think Google's actually like that?
is that not where they actually went? Was that not the
I
Google
can't
facility?
imagine in today's corporate empire that
There's a giant slide.
there's a giant slide.
Have you seen the Intern?
I have seen it. Aye.
Do you think the Google things like that?
I think that I bet you it's like North Korea, right? So they're
Kim Jong-un owns it?
no, they're like, look at Google, this is great. There's sleeping pods and PlayStations, and we go and fly paragliders on our lunch. But then when the cameras go away, they'll like fucking make slave labour, and you know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
getting fuck
shit.
out their employees and that. You're not getting your fucking PlayStation. Get Mary AI on the go.
Aye. But kind of sum it up, man. It's always sad when someone dies, but guess what? You can't fucking grieve and can't grieve for
You
a
never
month.
met him.
That's what
He was
I'm
a
saying.
million miles away.
You can't grieve for about a month. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, how come? Did like a close relative die? Matthew Perry died, and I'm kind of upset. It's been 6 months.
Grow up.
If you're his fucking close family and loved ones, definitely. By the way, I don't think he had any. Did you see? They still talking about how sad it was because did you see when you watched the reunion? Right. Let's be honest. We all watched to see if Matthew Perry was still insane. Right. But there's a bit in it, right, mate, and it's pure shite, man. Like it'd be like me and you, right? We're obviously bros, and then say I go away in a probably crazy drug addiction for years, and that we worked all this like decade together, fucking love one another, and then like I don't see you for like another 20 odd years, and then there's nothing there. Like there's a bit where they raise up, obviously they go back to the seats, and Matt Perry turns into him and he goes, "Oh God, I should have missed you," and then he goes, these seats are crazy."
Who you talking about? Him and Matt LeBlanc?
Aye, mate. So obviously he turns around and goes like that to him. He goes, should have missed you, Matt. And then he goes, these seats are wild.
Matt LeBlanc's strange. You ever seen him on like Top Gear?
Oh, he was killed
He-
Top Gear.
He's weird though, man.
He should have just stopped making it.
Aye.
I think
Now I need
like,
to watch Freddie Flintoff.
he looks like he lacks. I don't know. He looks like he's like no confidence or something. That's weird. Like, see, watching him, you're like, what the fuck's going on with fucking Matt LeBlanc?
Like, was he ever in anything else?
Right, he was in a fucking Joey
Joey,
spin-off.
I was going to say, mate, you remember Joey, mate? That was fucking really
And
good.
then
That was the worst thing I've ever known, man.
he was in like a mad space movie as well.
Spaceballs.
No, it was like I'll Google it.
That is a film.
Yeah. Rick
Guys,
Moranis.
I did not make that up.
The Schwartz is strong with you.
Because he was talking about it all. It wasn't, didn't have a wife.
No,
Shit, nothing.
I saw a tweet that it was like a bunch of crying emojis, and then it was like Chandler Bing had the life Matt wanted.
Aye.
Like that.
It's pure sad, mate. It's so sad.
In the arms of the angels, fly away. Just pull one out for the homies. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Jesus, Lewis, man. That was fucking beautiful, bro.
I love Boys to Men.
I just love boys. What was that film? Did you find the film, no?
Oh, is that what I was doing? I forgot what I was doing.
I'm singing it from time.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I
man.
just get totally.
I wish they could have seen your face there when I went, when nobody spoke.
You need to leave that whole bit in, but
Aye,
people
obviously.
know
Aye.
build that
Of
space.
course, man.
Mate, these bros know what's going on.
Lost in Space. He was
Lost in Space.
He was in the Lost in Space remake.
That was not that was not worth the anticipation. But fucking
My stupidity will be funny if nothing, you know.
mate, I was this is, speaking of stupid, by the way, this is so retarded, right? I was obviously I need to look up articles every day for like stand up. Right,
Are you kidding?
mate, I looked up this article and this guy keeps his toilet roll in the fridge.
What is eating Taco Bell? What? Ring burn?
That's what, mate. He's like, I've always done it. It's never been any. It's never. He's like, we've always done it. It's never been a issue until like somebody's brought it up to me when they've opened my fridge and just seen nothing but toilet roll.
So what happens if he's like staying in a hotel? Does he have to stay in a hotel with a mini fridge?
No, he needs to go. Oh, by the way, I do have a few requirements. Oh, but like, are you disabled now? Like, do we need to like get the lift? No. Any toilet roll has to be in the fridge.
Defo's disabled then. It's not a neurotypical person that's doing that.
No, he's definitely not a normal guy, but he's just like a regular abled person, and he's just firing his fucking. This is what I was thinking about. I was like, where's the food? Is the food in the bathroom then? Like where the toilet roll's meant to be, there's like a fucking chicken school. Do you know?
Instead of a loofah, it's a spatula.
So I do my cooking in here, man, and you know.
Fuck's sake, man. I mean, you wonder what his diet's like. Do you think he's eating like fucking that mad, like a competitive eater or something? He's like having babies. He's having to like pure fucking cool his arsehole down after he's had
shit. Because like, let's be honest, the only reason you're doing that is if your shitty bum is ringing.
Oh, what? What? Why is that so funny?
It's like pure like primary school humor. The only way that could have been better if you said, look, if your jobby's coming out.
Mate, I fucking love just saying stuff that's so juvenile. For me, we go, what?
Need it for the ring sting.
Aye, mate, that bro's fucking having supercharger sauce on everything, man, isn't he?
I got a bottle of the. Do you watch Hot Ones?
Aye, mate, aye.
I got a bottle of the Apollo last stab for my birthday. And because I'm like, I'd do that, no bother.
Easy, light work for me,
like,
man.
Give me, I'm like, I'd be able to do that. Just watch it. I'm like, I'd be able to do Hot Ones. So I got a bottle of the last dab, and it's like, so I got like a chicken stripper and put, I don't know, a decent amount. Maybe.
Wait, this chicken was stripping.
Oh shit, man!
Come on, fuck.
Where is it?
Right, enough of the fucking the playground humour. Enough of this podcast that descending into madness.
This pot's getting fucked up today, man.
So I put maybe like a teaspoon, like size sort of like blob of this hot sauce on.
Right.
Put it in.
What one? Sorry.
The last dab.
Oh, right.
Honestly, 2 years later, my mouth was still fucking absolutely
Seriously?
on fire. Aye, mate.
Were you just firing ice cubes and milk on it?
Nah, just you need, that's not good. Nothing helps.
He thugged that shit out.
No, I had water. Had like water and shit, but nothing helps. And I think the more if like it upsets your stomach. This is what made me think about it because of the fucking. I needed that toilet roll at the fucking freezer. Because honestly, see, as soon as it hits your stomach just starts to bubble, and you're like, oh my god! I took a shit like 45 minutes later, and the pain was still.
Oh my god, mate! Absolute ring sting for.
It was horrific. I'd still be able to do Hot Ones, but I'm still confident. Aye, that's the spiciest one, and it was bad.
Has anybody ever done the spiciest one on it?
Aye, everybody does it.
Do they?
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, no. So what do you mean then?
There's only a handful of people that have completed it.
But so the last sauce is always the one that you've had?
Uh-huh.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Like Joey Diaz did it, and he pulled out like a tub of like blue cheese sauce and like a glass of milk, and he was like, we're wearing a Goody t-shirt, and it was like black, but from the sweat.
Right. So you guys are trying to tell me
Gordon Ramsay did
I've
it.
been watching Hot Ones and I've not known that they put the spiciest sauce ever, the one you had, at the end.
It goes up. It gradually builds up.
Why would they start with that? You wouldn't feel.
What do you mean it goes up?
Like they start with like, it tells you the Scoville units on the screen. They start with like 1,000 Scoville units, and then they end up at like 2.5 million for the last dab, like the hot sauce.
What?
Are you joking?
Are you joking, man?
I fucking obviously I knew that.
I believe that for you, but that's the worrying thing.
Mate, am I getting better at acting? That was pretty impressive. Come on.
Or is it just lying?
I know. Acting's terrible. Lying, shit hot. Who's been your favourite one on the Hot Ones? Shaq was amazing, wasn't he? Big Shaq.
Gordon Ramsay was good.
Aye. I mean, I watched John Mulaney on it. He's fucking class,
Didn't
mate.
he get James Corden on?
Aye, why have they not had like Drake, James Corden, all these kind of guys?
Probably wouldn't do it.
Cunt, Uber cunt. Thing was Paul Rudd's episodes.
Oh,
That meme's amazing. Look at us.
they should do a presidential debate. Donald and Biden.
Biden
on
would
Hot
die,
Ones.
mate. Biden would die.
Like they bite the chicken and they're asked a question.
Nah, mate, that's mental. No chance. Biden would die, mate. The first fucking heat, definitely.
I feel like Trump would die as well.
Even the plane wings are too hot for him. Mate, Trump, make America great again.
I can take more wings than Biden.
More wings, you gay. Shane Gillis does the best Donald
without
Trump,
a doubt.
doesn't he? Aye. But, aye, so I
We
used
need
to
to
think...
close down this park.
I used to think people who put chocolate in the fridge were weird.
What?
You never heard of this?
No.
Or you put it in the fridge?
Yes.
Kit Kat in the fridge is
You
good.
put your chocolate... That's retarded.
Sometimes
Why
it
put
depends. Because it gives you more of a crunch, you know, as opposed to just biting into it. It's like half melted.
It depends on the chocolate bar, of course.
Right.
But
So I wouldn't put a Cadbury's Marvellous Creations in there.
That's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't fuck in just like a wee dairy milk?
Well,
Maybe a dairy milk.
No, a Freddo.
My dad? He was. Yep. If you seen my stand-up, you get it. But
Smile like
you're
a
firing
Freddo.
Freddos in. Was that hardens that chocolate though?
Yeah. Fuck
That
a
makes it
caramel
worse.
Freddo. Do you remember
Taz?
they used to do, like, it was every Christmas and it was like a wee, like, Freddo bar, but it was an elf and it had
had
popping
the
candy
wee-
in it.
No, I don't remember that. I remember the wee hat. I don't remember the pop and candy.
Do you remember when they used to do a white chocolate Malteser?
Oh.
Happy days, mate.
Mars Delight.
Oh, happy days.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
The Mars Delight, man. Jesus Christ. Can tell we're diabetics.
Diabetes.
So you put your chocolate in the fridge?
I'd put some chocolate in the fridge. Yeah.
I find that so bizarre.
I put my crisps in the air fryer. Nothing better than Red Hot Monster Munch.
Mate, I remember, man. This is so funny because my mum has
Oh, I
started.
can't wait to not laugh.
My mum started to like watch the pod.
Oh no.
No,
I know, mate, and
it's game over.
she thinks I'm a good Christian boy. No, she doesn't. She knows I'm super retarded. But she definitely doesn't know this. So, see, when I was about 15, and I thought it'd be super funny to just fuck loads of things in the microwave. Right? So I put in like 8 packets of crisps in the microwave, mate. And then see when it fucking came out, obviously all the crisp packet had melted, but what it had done is stuck every crisp together.
Into like some sort of mega crisp.
And a mega crisp.
Oh, but I can remember that. I can remember like being at that kind of age where like your parents feel all right with leaving you in the house yourself.
And you just do
my
mad
parents
shit.
would go out and I'd be making the craziest things. Like, like take a Reese's peanut bar and fucking whack a Dorito on top.
Mate, I am fucking telling you, chili heatwave Doritos with melted Galaxy chocolate, unfucking believable.
Hold on a
Honestly.
sec. When have you found yourself in the position that...
You just told me that. I did the exact same.
Yeah, but why is the chocolate liquid? Why is it melted? Galaxy? How are you
Because-
melting it?
You put it in the microwave.
I've tried that before and it just burns.
Well, how fucking hot is your microwave, mate? What is it? The fucking Auschwitz one?
No, it's the Oppenheimer one.
Good guy, him. He was also an artist.
He was in Peaky Blinders.
The guy from Birmingham.
See if you're gonna. There's a cheat code for that.
Yeah.
See if you're gonna do shit like that. You just put the chocolate in your mouth. You suck it until it melts, and then you just take a crisp, whack it in.
You want me to suck some chocolate, bro?
If you want, nothing wrong with that.
Let's get sus in
You
here,
get a
mate.
chocolate bar here.
No
Somebody
homo.
bring us in.
Let's just eat
Let's bring in a
chocolate bar.
Let's bring in this chocolate bar.
I think
Here,
it's
man,
crazy.
that's something that I've never done, and I would love to do. Is just get a delivery mid podcast. Just like, oh, the food's here. Get the delivery
No,
guy
it
in.
happened
You want to sit
before
down?
when we were on. Me and Pierce, we were here on.
So it did.
Aye, we got coffees dropped
That's
off.
right.
The bros getting coffees. Who's Gavin's?
Aye, Gavin's, aye. He had coffees dropped.
That's right,
Did there
man.
no used to be a couch in here? At
No.
one?
Aye, I
Well,
make
did I
cash and
get
couch.
rid of
I'm familiar. It's sitting in a.
Ah, you got rid of it.
You had to get rid of it, mate. Me and Paul did some weird shit on that. Just me and Paul. Nobody else. It was weird. Adam was just kind of cucking in the corner.
It's alright.
You know what Adam's
for
like?
Adam.
Good cuck Adam. Aye, so, and then I started to put I put baby wipes and a knife. So I wrapped baby wipes oil this knife and fired it in. Boof. Blew the motherfucker up.
You're joking.
No, but literally.
Are you that special?
Mate, literally, it was like, now the
What did you think was going to happen?
I'm fucking retarded, mate. It was like, see the Oppenheimer bomb? Like, you see it go, boof. That's what I seen in the microwave. It was like a wee mini nuke. For me, just wrapping baby wipes. So, guys, if you are planning on
Do you know what
blowing-
gives me the fear is when people are like, oh, I just cook my like eggs or beans in the microwave. I'm like,
beans?
aye. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I've cooked beans in the microwave.
Why? Do you
Oh,
hate
shit.
yourself?
Paul,
No.
you're fucking fridging the chocolate, beans in the microwave. What next, mate?
You can become a fucking surgeon with a microwave, mate.
You got an air fryer?
Have you got an air fryer?
No.
Oh,
Get an
they're
air fryer,
class.
mate. Would
I've
you-
got a
you can't
slow
air fry
cooker.
beans?
I saw somebody made like noodles in the air fryer.
Shit, that's
Like they're pouring water into the air fryer.
mate. It must be the most melted cunt on the planet if they're doing that.
You just trying like mad TikTok recipes and all that.
Aye, the cunt's making G Fuel with his eggs. Is it that guy?
Oh,
You seen this cunt?
No.
Mate, it's this mad like. Well, you described it better than me because I
Yeah.
could. But he's
a
like,
Twitch streamer Neckbeard who like lives like without natural sunlight. Like this guy goes in a video and he's like, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. because I had a busy day today. Then the next scene is like, okay, it's 9 o'clock and I went into the gym. Like, what have you done for 3 hours?
nothing.
And you
Literally
had got a
nothing.
lot to do, not start until 9.
Aye.
Like,
And do you know do you know what G Fuel is? Aye.
No.
It's like a pre-workout thing,
Right.
and he cooks everything with that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, is this like one of these gamer sups?
Aye.
Like high
Yeah.
caffeine, like fruit
Yeah,
drinks?
No, but
I
you
find
can't cook with it. You actually can't. And he's got like basically essentially pre-workout and just pouring it on eggs and mixing it. And he's like, yeah, so I can live up to my, I don't know, what's the word?
Potential.
potential.
Aye, whatever. No, not potential. Like my high standards all day
Right.
of doing nothing.
You seen the guy make pancakes with G Fuel?
Aye, that's awesome, mate. These guys
like
are
these
crazy.
bright blue pancakes.
How real do you think that is, or do you think the guy's doing it for
real.
clicks? You think that's real?
People are stupid enough.
Aye, man.
To be fair, I blew up a microwave with
Particularly because it's all the people that do it,
wipes.
because the people who are drinking these high energy caffeinated drinks are just sitting in front of a screen the whole time.
Aye, that's what I don't get with doing stuff like that. Like caffeine's meant
Like they're
to
not drinking
do
it and then
stuff.
running a marathon.
Aye.
They're drinking it to sit in a dark room playing Fortnite.
Aye, it's
Get 12 people.
gives them pure hyper focus on their video game and all that. Like they sit pure plugged into the fucking Matrix.
But that's what that's what see that
Like, get a grip.
see that Doctor Disrespect. You ever watched him?
Yeah.
He's like 6'8", shredded to the bone. But that's because he goes, cool, I'll do it for like 2-3 hours a night, and then I'll like go outside, train.
But have you seen
Do stuff.
So, you know, Speed, the streamer? He
Yeah.
sold out a theatre in London of him live streaming. So, like, it's him sitting on stage with a desk, and there's just like a big screen up above him showing the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's mental.
why have you paid to that when you can just go on Twitch and see it for free?
It's I
It's the
think
exact same
it
content.
might have came for the live podcast type thing where people take their podcast.
You're quite,
onto
but he's
stage.
quite literally going live.
No, but it's
Innit?
it's weird, isn't it?
Mental, man.
It is weird.
That's some Inception shit, that man.
Yeah, that's
People are
crazy.
paying to go and sit in a live venue and watch a guy broadcast on the internet.
Aye. That's fucked up. And mate, people have mate. Modernity has ruined this world. Let me tell you
The
that.
Industrial Revolution was such a
Yes,
shit
we
time
need
for
Margaret
us.
Thatcher, but she was pretty good. She was also an artist. She good paintings. Good paintings. She did it in Milk, so it was weird. I don't fuck well at her. See this fucking Kai Sen, Speed, Aidan Ross, see all these like live streamer guys, they're all wanks.
What,
mate.
have you seen this? Have you seen the video of the security guard? One of these streamer security guards just thundercunting some guy.
Is that the guy that knocks that guy out in front of Karina Kampf?
Aye.
Aye. I only know her
Aye,
because she's got great tits.
Yat. Crazy, but
Paul, you seen that?
No.
Mate, I'll send you it
but
on
see
Twitter.
these streamers, it's all these wee guys that can't do nothing, but they get a bit of a following and they're like, oh, I need security, and they hire thugs.
Aye,
so
not-
that way they can just go about saying and doing the craziest shit because
The thug will just
this
cap
guy's
a
just
motherfucker.
going to kill you.
Aye, it's not like he's not going, oh, have you got an SIA license? The guy's going, no, but I was in the Crips, hired. It's It's basically what happens.
Oh, what's that? You're in a foreign military death squad. I'll take you.
I take you. Ideal.
Can you imagine the confidence you would have gone in a night out in Glasgow if you had like ex-SAS bodyguards? You'd just be walking up to cunts and slapping them that. What are you going to do,
Imagine, mate. I've got Ant Middleton next to you. Oh, God, I hate him.
Private security.
It'd be mental to get to that level of fame, but wouldn't it? Where you literally do need security. Would you like that? You'd like the money. But I always say that. I say,
Don't know. I'd say it's more of a, in terms of celebrities having bodyguards, it's more of a singer thing than an actor thing. Like,
surely Brad Pitt would need to have something.
Aye, they've all got them.
Aye.
Aye,
Yeah,
but probably if you're like a singer, like I bet you Taylor Swift's got more on her roster than Brad Pitt has.
You think? Maybe because she's a woman? No.
I think Brad Pitt's like mobbed anywhere he goes, man. I think he's like.
But then there's
there
Keanu
and
Reeves, who's like does just cuts about.
See that, right? That everybody goes, oh, that's dead humble, but you
And
go,
you see Alec Baldwin, he
that's-
always comes out of his apartment in New York with like no thing, and he just ends up like saying something probably like anti-Semitic.
legend. Or he just caps a bitch. But see that Keanu Reeves stuff, that's retarded from him.
Well, he's in New York. I think when you're in New York and LA, it's slightly different. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And like you hear celebrities talking about. I remember an interview with, I don't know if it was either Beckham or Robbie Williams or something like that, some sort of 90s cunt, right? And they were saying that when they moved to LA, it was so liberating because they could just go and walk about and nobody bothered them. So there's so many famous
right.
people there that it's so normal to be standing next to like a pure A-lister in LA. But when they go to like, can you imagine like fucking
Here.
Keanu Reeves walking down fucking Buchanan Street? Do you know what I mean? And he would need.
Like, see, like,
He would
have you
need
seen
to
that-
turn into John Wick.
Have you seen that video of it's like Jonah Hill's just standing out in like a street in LA
Leo
and
runs up
Leo
to him.
runs up to him pretending to be Papa, but like they've no got. That was in the heyday of LA. LA's like a shithole now, but that was
I mean,
when it was last good, like 2012.
big shift in comedy from LA.
Yeah,
Because
all moved to Austin.
I watched
Near enough all the big players.
Yeah, I watched the Comedy Store documentary, right? It's fucking amazing.
It's class. It's so
you seen it
class.
all? Oh, mate.
HBO on top.
Oh, painfully good, mate. Painfully. That was when I found out Michael Keaton was originally a stand-up comic.
comedian.
That's mate. The amount of fucking
Actors that come out of that scene,
celeb, mate,
come
everything,
through.
it's crazy. But that's what they were talking about. Once it just kind of the Joe Rogan went.
Did they talk
"I'm
about
off."
Cat Williams getting
I'm
shot
off.
in this documentary?
No, they did not.
I know Cat Williams was shot at in the main room at the Comedy Store in LA.
They
Why did they
probably
not
did
talk
cover
about
it. They probably
By
did touch on
Tupac.
it. By Tupac?
Aye.
Is that real?
I like Tupac and his like guys were sitting in there, and Cat Williams is joking away, and then they just start firing at the stage.
What, because it was just slagging them? Like,
It was all joking, like it wasn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
meant, but even still, they were
That's
just like-
fucking wild, man.
Oh, wow.
Name another Cat Williams is famous now. Not because he's amazing, just because he got shot at. He's literally
Jada
class.
Pinkett Smith was probably in the audience. I know.
Aye, we all need to talk about that. See, then, so that's what it's pure, like, weird, because everything's kind of leaving LA, like the strikers, like the writer strike, sorry, and then you also talk about, like, all the comics are away. Nobody's really
Yeah.
kind of there.
They don't even like. I mean, so
entertainment's
LA
kinda-
Hollywood being the filmmaker, they don't make films there now.
Aye, they come here. They legit come
They
here.
go everywhere. It's far too expensive.
Yeah.
I think people are realising that we live in a connected world. So, like, even if you go back 15, 20 years ago, if you wanted to go and speak to an agent, you'd need to be in the city to go and sit down with them. But I think the pandemic really showed people, oh, fuck, man, you can just do meetings on laptops, but I don't need to leave the house to go and meet
Yeah.
with people.
I could Zoom in.
Everybody
But
does
I can say
everything
that
on
as
Zoom now.
but I can
You know what
say
mean?
that is a curse in a way that is, as an actor, the worst thing you can do in today's day and age is go for an audition and it's on
Aye,
Zoom. It's
so awkward.
Because of the lag, too impersonal, stuff like that.
yeah,
Aye.
too impersonal. That you can't even get across a full performance when you're doing the audition because you're not making eyes with anyone because they all think. I mean, it's bad either way because it'd be distracting if they kept their cameras on, but most times for auditions they turn them off and you're just facing a black screen.
It's pronounced African American screen, Lewis.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah, come on. We don't want cancelled here. This is fucking this bigot piece of shit right next to me, man, honestly. Alright, see that Jada Pinkett Smith? Do you know her and Will Smith had been divorced for 6 years?
I separated for
Right, so
years.
see all that
Crazy.
shit that went on? So, was it all staged then? Must have been all staged.
Probably, aye.
Don't know, man. He's maybe just.
It makes the keep my wife's name out your mouth much more pathetic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was probably staged.
And then she's all going out and like, yeah, Tupac. I love him.
It's just, mate, I hate celebrities. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to be that level where, like, I'm having to go a bit with the security and all that. I just want to get to a level where I go, I'd love the money, but I would just like to stay kind of regularly famous.
Yeah, regularly.
No, but you know what I mean? Like the, try to think. I don't know, because Jack and Victor, the guys that play them, they're pretty famous here, aren't they?
Aye,
but they won't need security.
Aye.
So that's what I'm meaning. Like, Rab Florence.
Aye. Right.
Like that level, because he's not going to get fucking bombarded.
Aye,
Exactly.
he'll get recognised in the street, but he's not getting pure.
So you're like, it's pretty cool. I get to do my full-time job, get paid a good few amount chunk of money for it, and a few people notice me. It's kind of what you want.
Shout out to Rab.
Shout out to Big Rab. Is that the route you would take with Burniston? Because you guys are quite weird, aren't you? You guys are weirdos.
You guys are freaks. No, I think our goal's definitely a sitcom. I just feel like there's
Always Sunny-esque.
yeah, like I feel like there's so much more longevity in it if you can take just like one set of characters and then journey with them through time.
I rather than like Key and Peele.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
just like
all-
you get to season 3. And then
They all get to season 3 and it
Yeah.
just dies in its arse, doesn't it?
Because you're not emotionally invested in them, do you? Like Chappelle Show wouldn't have lasted fucking 8-10 seasons.
No.
How long was it? Was it 4, wasn't it?
I think
four?
2 and a bit. Did they walk
Is
out
it?
halfway through season 3? Something like
I
that.
thought it was.
Mate, the real Charlie Murphy's Real Hollywood Stories, man. Like they're just comedy gold. The
Nothing,
story
mate.
about
I've got a bit
Prince.
about cheese boards. I've got...
It's good, that.
No, but Paul, have you been on Twitter lately?
No, not really. I've been staying
Thank
off.
God, mate, because there's a man fucking a horse.
I kid you not.
No, sorry, the man's getting fucked by the horse.
I saw it. It came up on my my timeline, and I thought it's a guy in his stable, and he was feeding the horse. He fed the horse a sugar cube, and then the horse bummed him.
Yeah.
I've got over 18s content switched off on Twitter because I've got sick of seeing dead bodies everywhere. So I switched that shit off. So I don't get. So, you know, like people will be like, "There's this fucking you seen that on Twitter," and it's like if it's anything like that, I don't see it.
That's
Thank
weird. I
fuck.
turned my 18 thing on just to see them. That's crazy.
Fuck's sake.
But
And those OnlyFans
mate,
models.
this was like the Jesus man. Mate, I'm telling you, like
Have you seen the IDF have started using e-girls as propaganda on Twitter?
good man. Because I'm signing up, man. If they're there.
Mate, they were sending fucking offers to influencers to do like pro-Israeli posts.
Yeah.
I did a couple of them, but
You're no famous enough for that.
shit, mate, I know. I just keep getting offered. Do you want to do this thing for JD? I'm like,
Do you want to do
nah.
this thing for my
Oh my
caravan
god!
company?
There's an actor I know who went to my college, and I'm on YouTube one night, and I go on it, and he's in one of these adverts promoting PPI. You've been involved in a
fuck,
road
man.
accident. I'm like, oh,
Mate, that's the lowest form of acting.
that's
But
oh my god.
he's trying.
scam people.
I know. He's
You can put
trying.
your name to that.
But I mate, it was fucking crazy. Like that was a proper famous like viral clip, and I'm like, how is bestiality just allowed on this?
Why do people share it? Why do they let shit like that get so?
Because they basically like I think a few people shared it going, oh, that's that fucking guy for Rune Noor Corner, and then it's just kind of went into the algorithm. Like there's a couple of good shares, and then loads of people have done it.
Was the context of it that like the guy had went to the toilet and left his phone unlocked and his mates were on it?
Aye, mate. Funny that
Why
be,
would
mate.
you have footage of that?
Why wouldn't you?
Is
Mate?
he jacking off to that?
Obviously, mate. You ever jack off to your own stuff? Sometimes I'll record myself masturbating, and then an hour I'll go back and watch that.
Somebody's gonna clip that when you go for a job interview.
What job am I going to get, mate?
Exactly.
Mate, you might have narcissistic personality disorder if that's what you're up to. Man. Wow.
I'm just being one of the bros, mate. You guys never done that? Anyway, horses. What animal's dick do you think you could take?
None.
That's homophobic, mate. That is fucking
You know what?
homophobic.
If being against bestiality is homophobic, I'm a homophobe then.
Oh, how do you get into it though? This is so I was talking about like fetishes, right? I was like,
Or how does it get into you?
how do I get into that, guys? Just asking for a friend. No, right. So I was talking about this, right? I was like, so see, like shit fetishes. What happens? Like you're sitting out, like outside, and like somebody's doing a shit, and you go, "That's kind of hot." Is that what happens? Like, how does that become it?
No idea, mate.
Like, have you never worked with anybody that's had these kind of mental things like that? Nah.
I couldn't talk about it if I did.
But as a medical man, a science
Hypothetically,
Medicinal
Aye.
guy.
I think these things gradually escalate, you know? People start with like, I don't know.
but like a soft toy of a horse, and then
No, more like,
I want the real thing.
Starts out with like softcore pornography and then it escalates to hardcore pornography and then the dick needs to
Heroin.
get bigger and it needs to get this and it needs to get that and then it's that and blah, blah, blah. And then they eventually end up on some sort of mad fucking deranged, twisted website that's sharing these things. That's that nobody goes. See, like, I think I don't know if this is a misconception. Maybe that people go from 0 to 100. People are into that. You know what I mean? And all that guy's just into that. It's like, no, I think these things escalate. I think they need to.
It's not a
'cause,
happy
mate, that would
person.
fucking even the idea of that makes me feel fucking sick.
I've never looked at my dog when his lipstick comes out and goes, I could suck that. So I don't know how this guy's getting bummed by a horse.
Yeah.
Like Jinky's just watched BoJack Horseman and went, fuck man, that guy's sexy.
I hope he get paid a lot of money.
I'd buy the horse. You're paid in hay. I just don't, it's just,
That is like,
it's
you might as
baffling,
well
mate.
kill yourself if that comes out.
I mean, that guy must have by now, surely. Like, all joking aside. Mate, imagine he walks in and I was like, mate, what the fuck is disgusting? He just owns it. He goes, that's right. I got fucked by that horse. Like, he's just,
He's probably just like now super casual about it.
he's like, I'm just going to see the missus. You mean the horse? Yeah, that's what I meant. Aye.
Let's stop talking about bestiality. Something that I never thought I would say.
Oh, no. Me, Lewis and I were at a right wing party the other night.
We will.
It was terrible, mate. We walked in, there was somebody dressed as Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, bit weird.
Yep, and there was
Really?
Somebody who went as a superhero, Captain Down syndrome.
mate, did you know that was an illness? You know that was an illness?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just recently learned that. Same with that Hitler guy, man. He had some good things about him. But I mate, we were,
I mean, I was saying that on Halloween night. I was like, there's somebody in this city has got to be wearing some fucked up costume right now, like a Nazi or like
Kate
doing
Klansman.
blackface or something like
mate.
that. Like, there's got to be at least one.
There's
And I wonder
always-
what it was.
Mate, comment down below if you dressed up as a Nazi.
They're watching this pod, they probably did.
There was a guy dressed as a Pope and I found it inappropriate, mate. Didn't know you could dress as paedophiles?
Seen that video of the guy dressed up as Jimmy Savile?
Aye, mate,
it's
that's
great.
mate. And his message is like, no,
Aye.
just put the mask on.
Yeah. All right, kids.
Because it basically, like, the starter's got that, he's like to his missus, isn't he? Be like, what do you mean? I can't wear this. What's wrong with it? She goes, like, just put on this mask. And he's like, how? What's wrong with it? And then she takes the camera and it turns in. She was smoking. And it's him as Jimmy Savile with his cigar in her hand. You know, it was wrong with it. I remember one time at school, you were allowed to dress up, right? And some guy just dressed in
This
an
high school.
Aye, high school, mate. Aye. No, primary would have been crazy. But he basically just dressed in an Adidas tracksuit. And it was the best subtle way to go, I'm Jimmy Savile. Like, it was so funny, mate. I found it so fucking funny. And he
What
was
did
like,
you dress in?
yeah, I wasn't allowed to. I was insane.
What's your best Halloween costume?
Matthew Perry. I was dressed as him the other day. Yep.
Fucking hell.
It's called a callback.
Yep.
What's the worst thing I've dressed as?
No, your best,
best.
like, what's your best Halloween costume you had?
I was dressed as the Joker one year, like when Heath
Shite.
Ledger died.
Shite.
I'm Heath Ledger, guys.
Was that year where every cunt was...
Basically, I mean. So I was like, I'll be the only one. I'll be the, and then turn up, like, everybody's like, yeah, we thought that too. Everybody's just dressed as it. Nah.
I dressed up as Princess Leia one year.
Fucking
but
with the beard.
I was... No,
Trans Princess Leia?
I didn't have the beard at the time, but I was actually Randy Marsh as Princess Leia for that
Oh my
episode
god,
of
mate,
South Park.
that is so much better. That's amazing, mate. That is so funny, man.
I'm sure I've got a photo somewhere.
That's quality, man. That's so good. You were dressed as fucking Groot.
Grew.
Gru. Aye. Gru's
But I think the
fucking
best
creep.
I've ever done was me and Pierce. I went as Tony Soprano and he went as Paulie.
Brilliant,
mate.
brilliant.
He had on the tracksuit and the slick back hair, and I had the that slick back oily gel stuff in, and this. Oh, it was great.
Oh, mate, that's
Great.
such a class stum. Was it you that got annoyed at me for saying that?
Stum,
Aye.
probably.
Aye.
I'm busting for a piss.
Remember the stum, bro?
Stum.
Paul's away to pish, bro. But don't worry, man, we're going to keep it going. It's just going to be on me, but. So I'm going to do a monologue. I'm not going to do
They're
it.
gonna do all good.
No. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that.
Sorry.
But that party was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah. It wasn't actually a right wing party.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Although some of their views were about them Jews, man. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying they were pretty cool. Cool hats and that.
Yeah.
Little hats they wear.
The Palestinians are also cool. You're saying that as well.
What's wrong with those
Everyone's
guys?
cool.
I just like cool people.
Do you want to know who's the coolest, but
I don't know who you got to say.
you?
I knew it. I'm not. I low-key have autism.
Do you think you could get Beetlejuice on the podcast?
I've said it 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
Don't fucking say that, mate.
Is your brain on drugs? Oh. Shh. Back.
Alright, so I was talking about Palestine. That was pretty cool, man.
Pissed like a horse out.
What?
Like
Wait, what? Was that a
horse,
callback?
what?
Was that a
Callback.
callback, mate? That guy fucking... You said enough of the bestiality. I have got some questions. Don't know where my phone is, though. So we're not...
In your pocket?
No, but... Alright, Paul,
Go
I
get your
was...
phone.
Do you want me to Google some questions?
You go.
I'll just go
Do you know what?
Like-
Did they go to Chat GPT and get some questions?
I'd have to pay.
Paul, I was... I'm on...
I need to pull up your schedule.
Mine?
Aye.
I'm on Tinder now, right? And it's awful for me. Do you know why?
Because you're ugly?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's because I'm handsome, but I have no personality. That's the main issue. No, the main issue is, aside from my looks,
Your ginger hair.
my ginger hair and probably just everything, to be fair.
I'm joking, by the way.
People keep sliding into my DMs and going, I've seen you in my For You page. And
On
what?
TikTok.
Yeah,
Right,
and I
right.
go, oh, right. And they go, it's the one about you not wanting your ass ate.
So they unmatch you?
And they go, see you later, I'm matching. But I was like, how in the fuck, it's going to get harder and harder the bigger we get for me to meet a woman that's not insane.
But is that like the number one like thing people say to you on Tinder? No.
Aye, mate, aye.
So that's what they open up with.
Aye.
Usually they open up with, why do you look like that?
Are you okay?
Or if it's in person, I get recognised. Like a lot of women come up to me and they go, Lewis, I recognise you from TikTok. Could you please stop fondling my husband in the frozen fish aisle?
But aye, mate, I was sitting thinking about it. I was like, man, fucking hell. Like, I just like having a laugh at it, but then I'm like, but what did
The
these...
fatherless podcast.
No, but
gets no absolute zero play.
No, but what do these women think? Like, when this... Because that's like... Odds are it's always going to be kind of the first thing they see of me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was talking to this other and she was like, basically, it was weird because I was just... Like, we've been talking for like a few days, and then I went on to my TikTok, and I just started watching like 4 or 5 year TikToks, and it felt weird because it was the first time I'd heard your voice. and it's me just talking about horrific things, mate. Like, that's what I was like to her. I was like, but it says it is a kind of plus because I don't really change outworth of this pod. Obviously, with your missus and that, you're a bit more intimate, and I won't shag any of the bros, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I'm like, at least you kind of get a gist of the humour, and if you don't like it, you're not going to like me.
Aye.
But it's so funny because every one of them is just the same. It's just the same all the time, man. Just sliding in, going, you don't like getting your ass ate, do you?
I'll say retard.
I say retards all the time. I call things gay. I do. Everything's gay. But I find it so funny. It's like women will be like, oh, that bad boy, I can change him. But with me, they go, he doesn't want his ass ate. I can fix that. Like, I will make him want his ass ate. And seeing that clip and all, it's me going like, I don't want my shitty bum hole ate.
Shitty bumhole. That's twice you've used that.
No, but I just use it all the time. It's funny.
It's like a fucking tagline.
Aye, mate. That'll be the first Fatherless podcast merch.
Shady fuck.
My shitty
How do you
butthole.
do?
Did you find any questions?
Danny did everything here, man.
I actually can't see, mate. I am so...
I'll just type in podcast questions, see what come up.
But type in for 2 African Americans.
Why would it be specific?
Just the guys are funnier.
Right, here we go. Ultimate list of podcast interview questions.
Right, go, mate.
Right, hold on. Oh, come on, dickhead. Right, here we go.
That guy stopped wanting to fuck his mum, by the way. The one that was sending in questions before. I'm really proud of him.
Right, no. Whimsical and off the wall.
I have came prepared, guys, but I can't be bothered looking for my phone.
Right, if you won 10 million tomorrow, what'd you spend it on?
Hookers, Seven Heaven with my whore of a wife.
Sean's in love with the Seventh Heaven one.
I'm in love with a stripper, Paul. How bad is that?
It's pretty bad.
Is it? Is it bad, mate?
Aye, mate.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad?
Depending on what you... I don't know.
She buys me a PS5, mate.
What do you mean she bought you a
If I keep my mouth shut.
What? In terms of falling in love with a stripper, I'd say that's 9 out of 10 bad.
What? How?
One step away from falling in love with.
Does she show guys her bits for money?
No, because she likes your money, mate.
But
she's just giving you a discount.
But guys, I only pay her £100 every second. What do you mean by that?
Getting a discount.
Oh, you've
Never fall in love with a stripper. I don't
pay her. We just go out and have fun. I don't see her at work.
Oh, really?
Aye.
You like dating her?
Aye, mate.
Oh, right.
She's a whore of a wife. That's what I'm saying.
Hope she doesn't watch her pod, mate. Right.
She does.
What was the last thing you Googled? Pull it up. You've not got a phone.
Let's do this. This will be interesting.
Let's do this.
Oh, shit.
This will be a canter.
Imagine mine was podcast questions.
Mine's is Lemmy memes.
Yours will be, you bastard. Mine's isn't even that mental. Let's see if it was last
Mine's
night.
just Cineworld Renfrew Street.
I've never been there.
Shout out to Renfrew Street, Cineworld.
Oh, right.
You ever done DMT?
No, I was thinking about it though, because I've been dabbling in some heroin lately.
Heroin, nice.
It's been up there. It's a good high. Can't stop doing it though.
See, for Halloween next year, we should record a podcast. You go dressed as Joe Rogan, I'll go as Lex Friedman.
See, to be fair, you'll be Joe Rogan-esque hair by next year.
Funny.
Mine is a Pokemon Platinum 3rd Gym Pokemon.
No, it wasn't.
That isn't
It
it?
was pornography. Oh, whoa! Sean, put that away.
Oh, sorry, man.
Damn.
Although there will be a lot of weird shit that I have Googled. Oh, mate, I have not told Paul this. I don't know if I've actually even told this on the pod. I told it on the Mild High Club about... so I've been dabbling in some highs lately, right? And edibles. I've been taking edibles. Hope my mum sees this bit. But see, with these edibles, mate, right, I've been going on TikTok and I started like just watching love poems. So that's women.
Wait, was it coming up in your FYP or were you looking for it?
I was looking for it. No, right. So basically, I was scrolling for TikTok and I started watching this thing, right, and it just started getting me in my feels. And then I just so happened to come across a woman. Her name's Isabella, right, and she was she tells love poems, right. She's smoking to like this beautiful thick chick, man, like unbelievable, man. And I think that's what drew me in. I was like, she's so attractive.
Oh, really?
Man. Aye. No, it was the poems. It was the poems. They drew me in. But so then I started just listening to them and then going through and mate, and I'd listened and liked and followed and messaged her and everything. But the funniest part was when I woke up in the morning, I went to check my banking app, and I had been missing £20. And I went, what the fuck, man? And then I went and checked my emails, and it was, what'd you call that? Basically Ticketmaster. And mate, I had bought 2 tickets to see this woman tell love poems in Glasgow. So, and I'm literally going to be the only guy there.
I'll go with you.
Pretending not to cry.
Where's she playing?
I don't know.
I'll go with you.
I'll look it up. But even funnier.
Tenner a ticket with Yank the Glee or something?
Nah, it's not the Glee. It's more like a comedy.
Or and more.
Maybe on more or something like that. But, so then see the other night, it's in my feels again. And mate, I went on to Amazon, and my Amazon search is crazy. It's fucking mental, mate. It's just all these, what is the best love poems to buy? And I bought 2 love poetry books.
Why? Like,
Mate, I don't know. I just get high and people just.
You'll
start-
not even read them. I want to buy a Slinky.
Why?
Have you seen the video on TikTok? It's a guy called Slinky Master Josh. He does these like Slinky tricks. I want to do Slinky tricks.
You need to stay off TikTok, mate.
he needs to stay off TikTok.
I know
I'm
you're
gonna be-
buying love
Mate,
poems.
I'm going to be bankrupt, man, by the fucking end of this week.
So what is a love poem? Wait,
Probably
like,
a
so
poem
she
about
will
love.
sit and
can
be
you
like,
improvise one for us?
I don't, right, when I was young, my dad used his tongue. No, right, that was crazy. But, no, but, mate,
Funnily enough, funny you should mention this. Morgan Bergeson, shout out, who you met on the day of the shoot. She's recently got a piece of poetry published in a book, a compilation book.
oh
of poetry.
shit, mate, I'm going to buy it, mate. I'm going to get high tonight and I'll end up buying it. You shouldn't have told me that. I mean, mate, she'll sit on, right, and it'll be this pure ambience music, mate, and it gets you just right in the feels, and you're high, mate.
But see, when you go see that show live, I'll bet you it'll be like candlelit.
Oh, well, it'll be
it'll be-
amazing, mate. And I'll be so high, mate. Just crying my eyes out. With all these single hot chicks who've got mental health issues, because we've all got it. That's why we're at this fucking love poetry. And I just turn around and go, I fucking love all you, man.
What if it's all just happy people though?
Oh, mate, that'll be depressing. That'll be the depressing part. If everybody's happy and I'm just sad as fuck, mate, listening to this beautiful woman tell me love poems. There's definitely an issue there, isn't there? I need to talk to my therapist tonight about that.
Aye.
Aye, that's. But aye, it'll be stuff like this. You go, you never wanted me. I was never the woman for you. And I'm like, I'm not a woman, but I feel
Right.
that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not a woman, but I get that, guys. I get that. But I need to stop getting high and basically buying love poetry.
Do you want to come with me to buy a Slinky after this? Where would I buy
Absolutely,
one?
mate. You want to come with me to this woman's fucking love poem?
Aye, I'll come.
I mean, that'll be the funniest
I'll
thing
play with
ever.
my Slinky.
We don't even look like type of guys who would like love, never mind the poetry.
I only enjoy hate.
Especially the crimes.
Only towards white people.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Far too many of them for my
Those black
liking.
guys are hella cool. So if I had 10 million tomorrow, what would I realistically buy? I'd buy the Stand and burn it down.
Would you?
No, I would just buy a comedy club. I would make a comedy club. Because then I could hone my craft
Right.
more.
I gave you an elephant. You can't sell it or kill it.
Right.
What you do?
Killing it.
No, you can't kill it. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to have sex with it, mate. That guy looks as though he's having a good time with that horse. So,
Just callback after callback. But it's a shame it's a callback to horrendous horrors
yeah.
beyond
worst
my
bits of the
comprehension.
podcast.
The worst callbacks ever. No, but definitely.
The one with the worst callbacks ever. That should be the title.
that should be. That's definitely. And then just a picture of Matthew Perry drowning.
AI.
Aye, obviously. The one, the real one.
That'll be the TMZ article.
By 10 million, if I had 10 million, it would be. Can you buy multiple things? It'd be one single thing.
No, well, I mean, I don't imagine there's many things.
What happens if I don't spend it?
It just goes away. You've got a day to spend it. I think you find a way to
This
spend it.
genie's pretty
incredibly quick.
complicated. Ask for 3 wishes.
No, because by the time you buy a nice house, a nice car, all the shit you want, it's probably 10 million's probably not a lot.
Aye, but I robbed the genie for 3 wishes.
fucking
not
motors
3,
you buying?
not 3 suggestions.
I'm buying multiple Land Rovers.
you can't even drive.
Exactly. I'll just
Just look at them.
use them as for storage.
Right, buying a comedy club. What do we realistically think?
I would be buying my retirement. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be
just
getting the
retire?
fuck out of Dodge. You wouldn't hear from me ever again, man.
Really?
Aye.
Jesus, man. We're that close, pal.
100%. I'd be like, catch these later, man.
10 million.
I'm out.
Off to the Canary Islands.
I'd buy the hydro and then I'd just play it myself.
You every night.
Me every night. Not even sold a ticket,
Mate,
but
you would
just
probably
me.
struggle to buy the fucking hydro for 10
Oh
million
no,
quid.
it'd be well more. How much do you think a comedy club would cost around here? Central Glasgow.
Well, chances are you're probably going to need to build it. There's no really
Aye,
any
that's what I'm saying.
spaces made.
You buy the space right in the building. How much do you think that'll be? 500k? More? Mil?
More than that.
About a mil?
Aye. If you're actually buying like a venue in Glasgow city centre,
Aye.
what capacity?
We'll go 200.
Couple of million quid.
Aye.
Cut 'em
To
out.
set it up, including your fit and your PA and everything that you would need.
Still left with 8 mil. Maybe 6 mil. We'll go 6 mil. Say I invest 4 mil, just fuck that shit up, man. That's 6 mil, man. So weird, isn't it, when you get put in that position of having all that money? And you go, I would buy this and that, but then you get the money, you go, I don't really want any of that. So when you get paid in payday, all the stuff before it, like you've put all that shit in your basket, and then you go, paydays happen, you go, I don't want any of this shit.
Yeah.
I do that all the time,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, buy a yacht or something.
Except love poems, I buy them.
Buy an island.
them,
I'd buy a
6
million
worth
copies of love poems.
I would buy that woman.
I'd buy a million tickets to their gigs. For the 10 million quid.
What else would you do with the 6 million? Slaves?
Slavery. Mhm.
Slave labour?
I'd pay her 6 million just to talk to me.
Pathetic.
She not replied to your DMs then, Sean?
No, mate, and I'm actually so upset. Right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because he's retiring. He's out here.
Tiring. Don't know. Probably buy like a house, like a nice house. Maybe buy like a good holiday, like a great holiday, like Disneyland, and then
That'd be the shittest holiday. With 10 mil?
no. I'm getting there. Like Disneyland, and then Cuba, and then Ukraine, and then North Korea.
Why didn't you just buy Ukraine?
Iran, Tehran, anywhere that ends with An,
Pakistan?
Ireland,
No, that's not an An.
Afghanistan.
Right, so you're just going to all the countries to go An at the end?
Yeah.
Right. That is
That's
the
my
worst
goal.
thing to do with your money. Mate, I bet you Pakistan's amazing.
Aye.
I've never been anywhere like that kind of area.
No, I don't think many people have, to be honest.
No. I think a lot of Americans went there once.
Yeah.
Aye. It was some big party between both of them.
Yeah. Operation.
Operation Kill Everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was called.
Operation Kill a Million People in Iraq.
Aye.
You could have thought of a better title.
Aye. I could have been more subtle with it. I am actually so fried.
You have issues that go deep beyond any therapist's
Well, you seen me
comprehension.
actually do well at stand up for once.
Yeah, no, killed it. At the,
No, see, every time
at
Lewis
Hard
sees
Rock.
me, I am trying new stuff all the time, and I'm like fucking around, not proper doing a set. And then he must have thought I just sucked like for so long. And then obviously
I was worried for a bit.
then I did like basically the set that I know is gonna kill. You know what I mean? Like your club set esque stuff. And then he was like, aye. Right, I thought you were shit, but you've proven.
I thought you
me
were
wrong.
rubbish, but you were decent tonight.
Aye.
You'll go far, son. You'll go far.
Thanks, mate. You said there was some old bitch behind you.
Oh yeah,
dying?
there was like an 80-year-old woman behind me, and she was loving your stuff.
Mental, man, because it's when I did the Fringe, that's why my profile picture's that woman pure like horrified.
Funny.
My mum asked who that woman was, and I went, it's you. I took it when you were sleeping.
I didn't know.
I did not know that. But I'm not actually terrible at it.
No,
No,
you're surprisingly all right.
I really do work at it, but it's just anytime you've actually seen me, it's been salsa or tenants, and
Yeah.
I'm literally, I am on last all the time
Yeah.
at all these gigs.
At like 12:30 at Salsa.
Aye. That's mate. That's genuinely like I am like the fucking Dave Attell here. Like mate, that do you know that story? Like Dave Attell basically goes up last at the cellar because he knows it's going to be harder and he needs to try and work more for the stuff. I didn't want to do that. I just got handed that. Like every time I do salsa, they go, "Are you cool with going last?" And I'm like, "Ah, right, well, I like I would fucking
But why? Because I mean, it's because you could go argue that, oh, Sean, whenever you try new stuff, it could be viewed a bit risky. We'll put you at the end when maybe people have left, but there's never any audience anyways.
aye." And no offense, guys, we appreciate the stage time. Salsa's class, but aye.
And plus, the
See when they
comedians
say
put a shit ton
mate,
of money behind that bar.
Aye. Mate, there's a huge... Pierce says that all the time because there's a huge misconception that I am this fucking dark demon of comedy. Well, I'm not.
But that is your Twitter handle.
That is. I'm not
demon
actually
of
this
comedy.
mad dark... I just... I love the dark stuff, but that sounds like... But I also now...
Do jokes about cheese boards.
I now dip in between. Mate, that new bed covers joke that I've got...
Great.
Man,
Great.
it's fantastic. Paul, I will tell you off camera.
Okay.
But Paul, I went to see The Fenians.
I seen that you were at,
did?
you were at Parker's.
I was there, mate, watching them play St Mirren. Do you know the funniest thing about that is? See, the last time I went to see Rangers, they were playing St Mirren as well. Because my
It's a
biological
universe.
brother's an orange bastard. I am literally an orange bastard. I'm the definition of it. Fatherless. But I went, mate. Shout out to Pierce, mate. Have you met Pierce's uncle and that before?
Yes. At his birthday thing, I
Aye.
believe.
Lovely guy,
Aye.
legend.
They
mate.
are.
Aye, mate. The Higgins family is fucking
Aye.
amazing, mate.
Aye.
Great people. But I went to see the abuse I got.
They're all
Off
just like Pierce.
there. I like great guys and great women. He's a great woman, Pierce.
Oh,
Great.
Pierce, my favourite woman.
But I got loads of abuse, by the way, for putting that up
What, on
Did you?
Instagram?
on Insta. It was so funny because
Say who?
I don't know why there's this huge misconception that I'm a Rangers fan.
Probably because you're a Man City fan.
Aye, but that's what I'm saying. I've never once said I don't support. I support City. That's all I've said on this pod. And Paul, you've never heard me.
Nah.
And even when we're off camera, I don't go, I'm actually a secret Rangers fan. So I didn't understand it. And every kid was like, message me going, don't ever talk to me again.
Really?
Aye,
What,
mate. And I was,
people that are Rangers fans?
aye, obviously. And I
Right.
was like, have I amassed a huge Rangers fan base? What the fuck is going on here?
Probably.
But mate, that's a belter of a stadium, eh?
That's lovely, mate.
It's fit, mate. All joking aside, right? I am completely neutral. I don't care. The only time I watch the Old Firm is for the memes, right? But Ibrox is a shithole, eh?
Aye. It's so
It's-
dated.
Mate, it is so shit. Because see, when I went there compared to obviously Paradise,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
It's, mate, why the fuck have they managed to get their stadium like that?
Get built in the 70s.
And they've not done any renovations.
I think they
since?
have added seats and changed the seats out and done wee bits here and there, but aye, it's an old stadium.
Aye.
Yep.
But I went, wait,
There's a reason the Commonwealth Games had fuck all to do with it, bro.
do you guys find this as funny as I do, right?
What, Pierce
Obviously, there's a
falling?
K-pop band, a massive K-pop band.
Oh, aye.
And they're performing in there, and I was like, there hasn't been an Asian terrorised Ibrox that bad since Nakamura. That's a good joke, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, like, it's not bad, but we do now have Kyogo.
Oh, shit.
So,
How have I not fucking thought
It's
that, mate?
actually like, people would be like, you're a wee bit out of touch. You just be like,
That'll be how that didn't work as much as I thought. I'm a fucking idiot, mate.
Wee bit,
Obviously.
wee bit. Have you seen? I don't know if Pierce has shown you that, but obviously the Commonwealth Games was funny. They brought the Queen into Parkhead. I think that's so funny.
Aye, because it's Rangers
And
mascot.
Pierce is like doing part of the performance with him being an actor, and he falls on the camera. Like you see the back of his head, but he falls.
Fucking hell, man.
Great. Oh, what a bit.
Aye, but
Hate that guy.
mate, and when we're in the, have you been to games with Pierce?
No, I've never been to a game with Pierce.
No, but he loves Celtic, mate. eh?
Loves
like
it. Loves it.
loves it, mate. But I was telling him how beautiful a thing is, like that sport can bring a family so close like
Yeah.
that, because that's what they all meet up like at
Yeah.
the wee kind of bar bit and all that, and then they're all talking, and then I was like that. It's mental. Sport can have that, but then
Effect.
it can also have the polar opposite,
aye.
man. Like I'm getting
fighting
hated.
it in
I'm
the
getting
street.
hated for just going to a game of a team I don't support.
I mean, particularly in this city.
Aye, but yeah, that's us, mate.
Is it over?
It's over.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Bye.
What do you think?
Lewis, we're waiting for some motivation. Fucking.
Okay.
We're in November now.
Here we go. We're in November now. But that's done. That's done. You know.
Nailed it. I feel
Yeah,
motivated.
yeah. No, you should be motivated.
That'll be it, mate. You should be
You
motivated.
should be motivated.
Aye, you
The
should be.
motivation's within yourself. Don't listen. There's nothing I can say or any book can give you. You need to find it within yourself. Find something you enjoy. Do it every day to the fullest, and you'll live a happier and more fuller life. Have courage, friends. Courage.
That was so brave.
Bitch, better have, mama.
But that has been the Fatherless Podcast. And Adam, you are looking great, Adam.
Thank you.
How is the child, Adam?
The child as well.
Child as well. Ah. Did you get new shoes, Adam? Something a bit different about you.
I'm not wearing any shoes.
That'll be it.
Good night, guys. Take care. Have a good life. Hey.